This is the gravel driveway. The snowplow always kills this area here with the rocks. Kind of has no definition. And shed. This side of the house. You see woodpeckers really had a field day with the side of the house. The rock wall leads up to the front. This is my attempt of having a garden grow here. Front steps, I'll show you those. Our town does do recycling. I had these gravel laid down. This is where the sidewalk broke. So I just had them put the gravel up and put some stones down to kind of make it look a little bit nice. In winter, knocked that over. We go up the front sidewalk, and it's really uneven right there. And beyond this big giant tree, it's really even right there, uneven. Go up to the front steps, and they're old. You can see the railing is rusty, and you know, it's all falling apart. I keep trying to keep it, putting it together. And spray foam, yeah, that didn't work. I tried. What do I know? Come around here, we had a lovely Christian Outreach Project group come and pour this sidewalk after a well driller crushed it. So that was nice of them to come and do that as a volunteer service to the community. I don't know if you can see in here that there's a hole where that should be supported to support that railing. The railing was almost falling down, so then I patched it right there. That's not a very good patch job. It's just rust everywhere. It's old. The house really needs to be painted again. Moving on. I built this sidewalk. See, nice. Pretty handy, but well, when I was younger, I was a lot handier. And here's the backyard. Here it is, all vast. And that tree is from Hurricane Sandy. And then that tree is from Hurricane Sandy. And there's the neighbors. This is the sidewalk to nowhere. I don't know why that is, but coming back from the front door, and this is all needs to be shored up. This is 2 patch jobs that I did. It's just not working out. So here's the sidewalk to nowhere. It just goes out to this really big tree. A bit of a ring around the garden there that never seems to really grow very well because of all the shade and all the trees. This is my front yard. Could be a really great play area. I'm not really sure. I enjoy ringing the trees with these daylilies. I think that's a fun thing. And right here, where the sidewalk ends over here, you come around and there's a parking area here. I would love to extend that. If you can just visualize a line right about there, going to the, I don't know, till as far as I wanted to. We have 275-foot frontage. It just kind of is enough for 1, maybe 2 cars to park in front. We spent the last several years pulling out all these forsythia bushes that were overgrown. Forsythia as far as the eye could see. You see how they're blooming back there. I would love, love, love to put a root cellar in. I'm more of a utilitarian type of a person, so for utility-wise, I love it. I'm not much of a partier, but I do like to entertain. So here we have a mimosa tree. That'll come around soon. Again, it's early. And then these 2 trees, we have a weeping cherry tree I planted when my daughter was born. And we have, a red maple. Ooh, wow. And that was planted in the first house, dug up when my son was 2 years old, and brought here and planted. And other than that, we really don't have a whole lot of definition in the yard. And again, here's this is a cool sidewalk to nowhere, which I absolutely love because I trained my kids to ride their bicycle on the sidewalk, and it wasn't along the road. And then the following year I let them go on the other side of the sidewalk because look, it continues. This is crazy. But I've been here for 26 years now, 27 years. And there's just all this room. See that wash tub in the back right? Yeah, we dug that up when we were digging up something. But I have a friend who might come and take this big guy. So I hope he does that. I've just been doing what I can with the house and the backyard. I'm sure you want to see the backyard, so let's go. I have a little fern garden over here. When that comes up, and a lilac bush. I have a turned over wheelbarrow, which I find very whimsical, and there's a lot of lilies and stuff. And again, a turned over rock spilling out of the bucket. That's kind of fun and whimsical. I like a little bit of whimsy. My first daffodil. Here's the back of the house. You can see the deck. You can see the back door. This is kind of like a 3-season porch. Although I did put some heat in there. Michael and I moved these rocks from his house to my house, and we planned on making a sidewalk to connect this back deck area here up to the deck. Here's a tree. This tree's kind of scary. It always drops stuff. It's really big. I'm always afraid that there's a limb that come down and kill us while we're sleeping. So, walking you up the sidewalk. This a friend of mine built for me. It was a lovely, lovely, safer way to come out because the cement stairs that are still underneath this were crumbling sadly. So it's beautiful. I love my friends, but they're not always, affordable. Now this is new. This must have happened over the winter. I don't know why. It's just sort of blown out. And as I go around and check everything out, now that it's our first warm day, but we're back to the front door again. One of 2 front doors. So that's the yard. My name is Lynette. I hope that you will come and help me out. Oh, look at that moss. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's another job that needs to be done. Okay. Well, where there's a house, there's always work to be done. Again, it's 275 feet wide by 150 feet deep. You want a big yard, clean slate, utilitarian ideas. I always wanted to have a gazebo that's year-round, something that mirrors the finger pool sitting area at Gray Towers in Milford, Pennsylvania. One of those natural stick-built kind of things with some wisteria growing. It would be great. I would love to see maybe back here a root cellar. It's something I always wanted. I would love to have a greenhouse. I like to grow my own vegetables. We already have our vegetables started. So I hope you choose me.